Howdy, Possum Patty here. Yes, and well, I thought I was just going to come in today and do a little bit of journaling in my spring journal. Do you remember the beautiful tulip pictures I showed you yesterday? And the little windmill from the Netherlands, from Holland. And yeah, that's what I was going to do. But Mr. Possum and I were out doing some errands, and it is Friday, and we stopped at the Dollar Tree. So I can do my Friday fun finds from the Dollar Tree today, too. But then on the way back in, we stopped at the mailbox, and happy mail, surprise. And this is from a very special longtime awesome possum peep, Miss Denny in Pennsylvania. And I didn't know she was sending me something, so I am very excited to see what is in here. Yeah, so that's a lot. So we better get started. Come on along. I'm going to start with this small Dollar Tree haul first. I'm going to try not to take up too much time, but I am so excited to show you some new spring stickers from the Dollar Tree. And I've taken most of them out of the packaging already because, you know, the glare on the plastic. And I was looking at them up close. But the one on top is a pack of gorgeous pansies. Look at this. And they do have a little bit of a sparkly edge on there. And I love my pansies. I love them. I love them. And I did buy 4-packs of pansies at the Walmart. $3.88. Yes. And they had just taken the big racks off of the truck. And the whole entire rack was still wrapped in plastic. And I reached my hand inside and I grabbed 2 packs. And each pack has 4 pansies in it. And I brought those home. Plus, I have this great big cast iron pot out front. And I put some pansies in it last year. The old-fashioned kind that like to reseed. And all 100 little seedlings are coming up in the pot and also in the gravel along the driveway. So I spent a few minutes digging some of them up and putting them closer to the house. And I can't wait for all these pansies to grow and bloom. I love my spring pansies. Anyway, gorgeous pansy stickers. I'll use these on the page when I talk about buying those pansies. Okay, next, you might remember Dollar Tree came out with these probably a year or 2 years ago, maybe even 3, I don't know. They've been out for a while, and everybody was loving these with the windows, and you know, they actually have separate pieces, and you can pull the window off and put it on something, or you can take the whole entire scene and put it down on like a card or on a journal page. So you can use all these elements individually or together just the way it is. And they're sort of like pastel theme. There is some brighter colors, but they're mostly very soft. And I had purchased these before, but I picked up 3 more. And, you know, I'm loving this with the pansies and the little boots in the back and the little window and the morning glories. And then the one with the bicycle. All right, so these are the old designs. These have probably been out since the stickers only cost $1. Well, now they're $1.25, but check out the new spring scene stickers. My gosh. They are so gorgeous, dark, rich colors. Look at these. And everything is outlined with a little tiny bit of sparkle. And they're 3-dimensional. They got little foam pieces in there. Look at the boots. Oh, I love it. And a little bird in a flower pot. Hollyhocks. Remind me of my grandmother. She used to grow hollyhocks next to her house, too. Her house was brick, but red brick, not brown. Anyway, gorgeous. So you can see the difference here. Rich, rich colors. and added sparkle. Let me know in the comments below which one is your fave. Do you like the older, more subtle pastel shades, or do you like the new vibrant colors with sparkle on them? Gorgeous. So this is one design I found. And then look at this one, more hollyhocks up there, and the bird's so cute. Really pretty window. Gorgeous flowers. These, I don't know what these are down here. Could be cosmos, I'm not sure. All kinds of flowers. Really gorgeous. You can see the difference again in the stickers. Oh, and look at this one. This is the old bicycle one. This is the new bicycle one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love them both, but you know me with my colors and my sparkle, I'm like, ooh, yes, ma'am. Love it, love it, love it. All right, and then this one's a tea party. So this one's completely new compared to the older ones. Look at that. Gorgeous. And again, you can take the whole thing and use it as a scene, or take off the little elements and use those. And look at the detail. There's even some cubes of sugar on the table down there. Yes, so these are some new spring stickers. I got some different styles that I want to show you that I found. Okay, so these are, I've already hauled those. These, I don't remember these from last year. They might have been available, I'm not sure. But let's just take a look at them. And I love these boots over here. The garden tools, the mason jar with the leaves in it. It says, love the little things. And there's like a little garden gate or fence. And a watering can with some leaves in it. Very pretty. And then these two are completely different. They remind me of the ones with a total scene on it, but a completely different style. Not as cluttered, yeah, so it's a more clean style, maybe more modern kind of style. So you might enjoy this more than that kind. But again, all the elements are separate. You can put a border on your page and pick out which ones you want to put on. And these shelves all come off separate, or just use the whole thing on a card if you would like. And they also have that little glitter sparkle on some of the three-dimensional items. And this has got aloe and prickly pear and different succulents here. And then this one is even a little bit more modern looking, very clean. Jars of plants. It's like a flower stand, and it says love, live for today, cute, fresh, but the same idea. So these two were really new styles. I hadn't seen these before. I liked them. I liked them. This one, even though it's very modern, reminds me a little bit of this, maybe the 70s style, the way the vases are drawn. Anyway. Those are my stickers. Move my stickers aside. A couple of more little things to show you. You might also remember the other day I hauled these crayons. I had a lot of fun doing a rubbing with them. And I said, ooh, they make different things too. Maybe I can find the markers or the combo pack or something. And at this Dollar Tree, yes ma'am, I found the markers. Now I'm excited about these because it says ultra washable. And to me that means that these are going to be easily diluted with water. So I have a painty paper background idea to do with these. So come back for that, please. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I was looking for these earlier in the year, but they were sold out. They got some more back in. Usually when the school supplies come out, you find these and you get 3 of these tiny little mini composition books. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. Yes. I figured I needed these, right? I absolutely needed these. And the last thing that I got were these markers. Now I went looking for a bunch of different colors of the dry erase markers because, where'd it go? I have a little dry erase board. And these I liked because they had an eraser on the top of them. So these are from Jot. A lot of the Jot stuff is pretty good. So, yeah, look at that. Oh, and this little easel with the whiteboard on it, this came from the Dollar Tree, but I've had this for a little while. But I could only find a black marker. So I said, I need some colors so I can paint some flowers on here. Yeah, eraser works good. So I got all these different colors to try out. And then I can make little messages on my dry board. Now these are from a company called Pro Marks. Pro Marks. Pro Marks markers. Ooh, nice and bright. We got pink. We got like a plum. Blue. I'm swatching my markers. Orange. Nice. Yellow. And green. It's going to be fun to do some flowers with those colors. And these are the other ones from Jot. I should swatch them though too. Yeah. All right, let's swatch the blue. To tell you the truth, I'm loving the Pro Marks better. Yes, I'm loving these better. Look at that. These got a much nicer coverage than the Jot ones. Smaller tip too, I guess. Maybe because these have a nice big roundy point. They seem juicier. The Pro Marks seem juicier and seem to cover better than the Jot. So if you're at the Dollar Tree and you're looking for some colors, I would definitely go with the Pro Marks dry erase markers. 2 thumbs up for them. Look at that. Okay. Coloring fun is done. I think, yes, this is all I got at the Dollar Tree. So let me move these out of the way and I'm going to open up the Happy Mail. All right, folks, just give me a minute to open this up. Trying to do this carefully. I don't know what's inside. Okay. Let's see what we have here. 2 possum patty, and she put it on a sticker so I can reuse the envelope. The little bluebirds in their nesting box there. Oh, look at this gorgeous card. I was just talking about sparkly, and look at the card. Oh, I love it. And inside, oh, look at this. Oh, it has a separate bookmark. You can take this off and use this separately. It says, "You are one of my nicest thoughts, Georgia O'Keeffe." And look, it's printed on both sides. Gorgeous. Dear Possum Patty, everywhere I see blue, I am thinking of you. Aw, she said that because blue is my color of the year. We have a couple of bluebird couples that frequent our yard, and their flashes of blue always give me a smile. They certainly are my bluebirds of happiness. Little bluebirds, yes. Your YouTube channel brings such enjoyment to many, and I try not to miss any of your videos. I am grateful to have found you and your soggy bottom friends. You truly have a gift for bringing joy to others as we watch and listen as you create. Oh, thank you, Denny. Oh, even through your cataract surgeries, you hardly skipped a beat. Glad those cool pink glasses are helping. Hoping you enjoy the little gifts I have enclosed and that they will bring you a smile or two. I so appreciate you. With love, Denny. Oh, thank you, Denny. Oh, Denny and I were not introduced to each other via YouTube until I moved away from Pennsylvania to Connecticut. And then I found out that where she lives was just very close to where I used to live. And we probably would have been good nature buddies in Pennsylvania. Sharing our love for nature and the flowers and the birds for sure. Okay, first thing in here is the enchanted forest. And I see mushrooms and gnomes. Now let me open this up. Oh, this looks like it came from somebody's studio. It's from the Eclectic Soul Company studio. Look at that. And they're like vintage images. Oh, the fairy, how precious. Thank you, Denny, so much for thinking of me. Oh, and another one with mushrooms. Oh, and an owl and mushrooms. Yes, so now that I don't live in Pennsylvania anymore, we're nature buddies, but through the internet. Sharing our love for nature and flowers and birds and frogs. These are really nice, Denny. I love the fairies and the little gnome characters. Oh, they're definitely going to get a page in my little gnome book. Oh, guy with the long beard, just so cute. Oh, and another fairy. And, oh, the bunny. Bunny and giant mushrooms. Oh, and another gnome. Precious. Thank you so much, Denny. And something all wrapped up inside of here. And let's see what this is. Wow. Good job wrapping, Denny. You know, sometimes I have a problem. My mail comes opened or damaged. But I can see. Oh, I can't believe it, Denny. Thank you so much. Oh, you're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. What is my color for the year? Blue. And what is my word for the year? Believe. Oh, Denny, this is so precious. I love it. Oh, my goodness. That was so thoughtful of you. It looks like soda light. I love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is going to stay on the table for a while. I can't squirrel this away in my friendship rock box yet. No, this is going to be right here. Oh, Denny, thank you so much. Oh, little simple things like this mean so much to me. The fact that you remembered my color and word for the year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I believe it is almost the morning dove o'clock, and I haven't started my journaling yet, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just think about what I want to put on the page and leave it as a very large crumb for tomorrow's journaling. Now, I just got a text from my sister who said the deer came and ate every tulip in her yard. And I told her that tulips were deer candy and she needed to plant more daffodils. I'm sure she didn't appreciate that, but she knows she has deer and she loves her deer and she's always taking pictures of her deer. And then she's like, oh, they ate all my tulips. No problem. I'm sure the deer enjoyed their little candy treat. Now, we can't think of tulips without thinking of Holland, which is in the Netherlands. I'm getting geography lessons from around the world. I appreciate it. Oh, and there's a little gnome on the page, too. Oh, and it even says right here, in among the dark, warm beams of a windmill in northern Holland lived a gnome family. Oh, I would like to add that to the page. Because it says Holland right there. Now, what if I cut this down, and then somehow cut out this gnome and those words? I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. But I could turn this into a pocket and then make a little journaling card with those tulips on it. And I have lots of room here. I can cut this down. I know, make pockets, make pockets, make pockets. Not every page is a pocket. Some pages are tucks. Some pages are, oh, Tony the Tiger tuck there. Some pages I do make without a pocket, but when I have an image I don't want to cover up, but yet want to add something else to it. What are you going to do, right? Now I could just do this as a page. Okay, I think I definitely want to make a pocket out of this. Yes. All right. How can I cut this little gnome out? Where's those little scissors? Okay. Even the flower ring around that number 2 is gorgeous. All right. So I'm going to go up here like that. And I'm going to work on this for a couple minutes now. I try not to get too close. But if you leave a little white edge, it looks like a die cut. Well, the big news of today was the historic 4.8 on the Richter scale earthquake at 10:23 this morning, centered in New Jersey, west of New York City. And Baby Possum works very close to the epicenter. And he said his building shook violently. And they had to evacuate the building. And Sister Possum, who lives in Connecticut, but way closer to New York than I live, she said her house shook for 30 seconds. And then I'm talking to the rest of the family and other members of the family. They felt it too. But we were not home. Like I said, we were out doing errands. And we were actually way up in the corner of this state. As far away from New York as you can possibly, or New Jersey as you can possibly get, and still be in Connecticut. So we didn't feel it because we weren't home. I don't even know if we would have felt it here. So when we got back, I had to reenact the earthquake. Yes, I reenacted the earthquake. I posted it in the shorts. They actually, I think they shut down the airports. They had a ground stop for a few minutes so they could run out and just check the runways to make sure there weren't any cracks in the pavement. And I haven't heard of any damage anywhere. And I haven't heard any reports of anyone who was, injured. So those are two really good things. But I should journal about that too. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yes, I'll do that too. Yes, I'll get out some crumbs so we could journal about that too. Not today, not today. I'm just going to make a journaling card out of these tulips somehow. Somehow. Let's see. I'll get out my slicer dicer, but I can get in something like this here. Something like about that. And there's the bird clock. The morning dove o'clock. I turned the camera off for a moment to print out some pictures for doing the journaling card. And I just got a crazy idea. Yes, I decided to use the sisters' text messages as the elements on the journaling card. I don't think I've ever done this before, have I? And I printed out, I did a screenshot and then I printed out a little bit of our conversation. And while I was trying to do this, the switchboard started lighting up. Maybe you're too young to get that joke. But anyway, yeah, because I was talking about the earthquake and there was just I believe it was a 4.0 aftershock. A lot of times after earthquakes, there are aftershocks. So I have a picture of the one sister has beautiful yellow tulips, but they're inside, so the deer aren't eating them. And it was so funny because on the side, well, on each side, there's two tulips that are bending way out from the other ones. And she said, tiptoe, two buds are not talking, LOL. So two tulips are like not with the group in the middle who are talking. And then the other sister said, the deer ate all my tulips. They were only leaves and stems. And I said, tulips are deer candy, plant more daffodils. And I printed out a picture of this lovely group of tete-a-tete daffodils that I got the other day to add to the ones that are blooming out by the wall. And there's a lot of white on this card, so I'm just ripping a little piece of scrap paper there to add to the background. And I might journal something there. Oh, and I glued the word April, from the calendar from the bottom of the tulip page. But I got out some ink because it's just too clean and white. I know some people just love the very clean, white, simple look of journaling. But, I like everything all messed up. So I'm going to slop some green ink on there around the edge unevenly. So I wonder if there'll be more aftershocks. I think 4.0 might be a large aftershock, but I'm sure it's going to be on the news. Oh, so then they were talking about how the eclipse is happening on Monday, and today we're having an earthquake, and it's just so exciting around here. How far down do I want that? Okay. Maybe we want a crooked, something like that. I'm going to put this on first. Okay, so, and then this will go on second. Okay, according to my phone, today's earthquake was the strongest one in New Jersey in more than 240 years. And the third strongest since they've been keeping records to hit the state. People keep forgetting to say that because they've only been keeping records for so long. There was probably much stronger earthquakes, 2 million years ago, but they never mention that fact, do they? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, have you ever done this? Now, this is interesting to me because I just thought of this. This just popped into my head. Have you ever taken a screenshot of a conversation? Now, I have downloaded pictures plenty of times and used them from text messages, but have you ever taken a screenshot of the actual message and used it in your journal? Raise your hands or comment below. I just added the date and put sister conversation on tulips, beginning here and here. I love it. I love it. Look at those beautiful tulips. And I'm going to put the journaling card right into my windmill pocket from Northern Holland there. And I've got my little gnome at the bottom of the page. And as I was moving things to the side, I noticed that the picture of the iris and the little garden gate I was going to put in the journal is still sitting here. All right, so we have more crumbs. Plus, I need to journal about that earthquake. Yes, so lots to do, but that's it for today. And yeah, so I thank you for coming along today. And I thank Denny for this beautiful blue stone that says believe. This is going to stay right here. This will be my touchstone for the rest of the year. And I'm going to leave it right there. Yeah, so that's it. And in the Dollar Tree haul, yeah, a lot of things going on today besides earthquakes. And Monday is the solar eclipse. Yes, wow. Life can be exciting. Thanks for coming along today and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.